He wants to get some doors with me. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Here's the Z build from that money grind video. Figured I'd show you running some lines over here, maybe hit a couple jumps and stuff like that. I got a different line than I usually run. Well, than everybody else usually runs through this area. A fun little spot I found. I didn't even know. Sounds like he wiped out through that area. I didn't even know that this jump was up here, or that you could even get up here. This is a fun little line right here. It's actually a really good drift car. But, you know, I figured I'd come down here, show you guys that this thing's actually capable of doing something other than drifting on a little track. Show you some decent lines through some tight areas. I don't know how good this car is on a wheel. I would assume it's probably pretty snappy due to the short wheelbase. It could be good. I don't know. Does 360 pretty decent. You can even drift up into 5th gear a little bit. I don't have a lot of engine mods. I think I only did like one thing on this car. But this is my money grind car from the video. Let's go ahead and get into the tune. But first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and go into the body shop over here, style shop, whatever they call it in the game, because that is technically part of the build. I am running the last body kit on here, so if you guys want the width that this car has, that's the body kit that you need to run. I'm not gonna go through the rest of the stuff because no personal preference, pointless waste of time. I know what you guys are here for. You're just here for the tune, so I'll get right to it. ECU. Rest of the car is completely stock, so if you guys upgrade from there, everything's maxed out on the trans for ultimate. Final drive 355. You guys can go ahead and copy down these gears. The gearing I set up so that way 1st through 5th I'm able to drift, and then 6th gear is just a highway cruising gear. It'll do about 260, 265, then when you get on the nitros, it'll do about like 273 or 275, something like that. So when you're out cruising with your buddies, you know, you can get out on the highway and still keep up with some of the pretty fast cars. And I would assume that if you max this thing out for C4, it'd be even better. Go ahead and get over into the suspension tunings. Brain length. Cambers drop down quite a bit. Braking force to the max. Spring length lowered in the rear. I kind of like that slanted feel with the soft rear end. A little bit of camber in the rear, but not too much. As you guys know from my grip builds, I like to run the rear flat. Nice toe up front for my drift builds. Then for the wheels, pressure all the way down in the front, all the way up in the rear. Front offset, pretty far out. Rear offset I like to have just tucked up under the fenders. So that way when you're cruising and you know you can see the visual of your tire going up and down, it's not just going through the fender itself and looking all goofy. That way it actually looks nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and go through the spacers or ultimate. Front rims 265s. Rear 285s. I like a staggered. I don't know what it is in this game. Usually like Forza I run a square stance. But in this game I've been running staggered. It just feels good to me. I don't know if it's a little bit extra grip level is what I've been feeling like I need in this game. But +5 for the front, +5 for the rear. And that's it for the build. I hope you guys have a good one. I will catch you in the next video. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you don't, then you miss out on future builds, and that's not good. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later.